Yo guys, welcome back to the stream everyone. Yo guys, welcome back. And in today's stream, we will be trying to make this in a bit more beautiful and working. So for this, till now I have created this kind of effect where this is the main farming place where we got vegetables, and this is the other land, and here we will be adding flowers and other artifacts. And we will also add one more column of this, and this portion will be kind of completed after that. And welcome back everyone. So let's get this done together. First thing is I wanna kind of decrease the size of this fence because it looks kind of big right now as compared to the other objects. So let's fix this. Let's go to fence, and I want to make this 12, I guess. 12 looks good, but it should be bigger than 12. So 15 was kind of perfect, but we might wanna dig this a bit inside the ground so we get that leveled kind of effect. And also we can like scale, maybe we should scale it with in this way and with this way so it looks more opened, and these fences look kind of not compact with each other, and it gives a kind of space. So I think this size looks perfect right now. And let's also design this part, and then we will be texturing this with grasses. And I guess we need one more kind of material to this because plain grass and this is not looking quite good. Instead, I think this kind of mud would look better in this part. What do you guys think? So let's give it a try and see what happens. This is the mud. Yeah, what do you guys think? This mud, isn't this mud better? If we just darken that mud, then we might be able to get a better. If we check this, it is not the one. This is for the water. This is for the grass, and we didn't want this as well. So let's go here and like make this a bit more darker, maybe like this, and just decrease the size of this by two, I guess. But it looks more it doesn't look that good right now, so let's try to paint and see how it looks. Let's increase opacity, and the thing is we are not going to be fully relying on this because we will be painting grass texture on top of this texture, so that might look better, I guess. So first let's fill this up. Maybe this much darker. Is it looking good? And we don't have normal map for this. Should we also create normal map? Because for this I did create a normal map, and it's not that visible, but we can still see. Or else I guess this color was also fine. This was also fine. Let's keep this for now. So let's go back to terrain, and for the brush size keep it 3, and yeah, for the opacity also we want this to be Let's increase the gap like this. Yeah, it looks perfect now. Let's just rotate the light so we don't get the shadows here. I think this placing for shadow looks better. And after this, we have to like increase the height. For that, let's go back to our terrain and go to set height. Let's take this height, and we don't want it to be. Let's decrease the opacity to around 4 maybe. uh, and now the height looks perfect. Let's paint the texture again. Let's decrease the opacity by 1 and then just paint it a little bit. Let's go back here and then let's decrease the opacity so we can just not this much. It looks perfect now, right? I also wanted to give a bit of wet kind of effect at the tip of these, but then I guess we can do that later into the project, but not right now. So let's add vegetables to this. Okay, so look at this pumpkin, add it right here. Okay, this is gonna be the complete setup. And what we can do is we are gonna be taking the points for this spawn, and on runtime we will spawn randomly. Like we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 points, right? So we will spawn on 11 points and any two random places will be left empty, and our player will be able to fill that space by being morphed into any of these vegetables. So that is the whole point why we created this part of the land. And now we just need to texture this a bit by this kind of green texture, and then we can add the flowers and other stuffs. Is it visible? Okay, since we have filled it with a little bit of green, and now what we can do is we can increase opacity and change this brush to this, and just feel make some areas a bit more greener and some areas light green, so that we can see some kind of variation to this. I think it already looks better than how it was before. I'm kind of learning this for the first time. I have never used the terrain tool before because I never created a terrain. So it is quite fun, and it is also interesting because we can add anything that we see fit into this. So it is also kind of fun to play with. So I think this part has a bit more of green that more than required. I think it looks, if we look from far above, then we can see that this part is more densely populated with green than the other part, and it looks kind of bad as well. So maybe what we can do is we can take back our this layer and just paint this on top of this. No, not here, but here. Okay, now it looks fairly better than before. What do you guys think? Maybe a little bit of greener at the top, and here on this, and 2, 3, 4 patches of this. And the height is kind of messed up right here, so let's fix this as well. This height, what the fuck. Yeah, I guess it is perfect now. Let's also paint this texture around here. Yeah, I think this looks fairly good now. So let's bring back other artifacts that we have. Firstly, we have the rocks. Let's bring our rocks into this. Where are the rocks? Hmm, maybe we also need to paint this part. Yeah, it looks perfect now. And now what we can do is I think we have these carrots. Maybe a bit on the left. Yeah, it looks good now. So let's just add. I guess we also need some other kind of plants that are not part of the vegetables but are part of the environment. What do you guys think? Like, to be precise, a smaller kind of herbs. Okay, we are generating this model. And for this part of the land, we don't want it to be flat like this, so let's just introduce some kind of variation to this, like this height, and increase it by, okay, this, not this much. I think no, we have to, this is still way higher, we don't want it to be higher like this, maybe point, point 4, I guess. Yeah, point 4 will do, but we want this kind of plus. Maybe point 2 will also do, but instead we can use, okay, now as you see, we can see smaller bumps here, and I think it looks perfect. You can see the height. Like if you look closely, then you guys can see the height getting increased, or there's a variation of height into this, and this is what we wanted. Yeah, it looks good. And for the vegetable, the not the vegetable, but the fruit or herbs, we didn't get like the one we expected to get. So maybe let's try something, not this, but something simple. Maybe something like this. So we got this kind of tray, which is not good for us. So I think this would be pretty good, but let's increase the polygon for this 3000. We will be like adding it with along with the flowers so that the area looks kind of filled. And I also want to create this lotus to that I will be able to like make it float around here, and the normal map for this is kind of messed up. I don't know why, so we have to fix that. What's our water object and the normal strength? What's normal strength? Even if I increase the normal strength, it is still not getting changed. So what did I do wrong into this? What the hell is wrong with this? Maybe it has to do something with. Oh, the fuck, man. Normal strength was kind of fixing this, but I don't know what happened now. Why am I getting this texture? Maybe I should just ask Claude, because this shader was made by Claude. I guess these are ripples, maybe, but the material or no, ripples are these. So what are these exactly? How did we mess up our water normal map? The sparkle dots, but they are ending in squares because random and without a proper particle texture. Okay. You was not okay, so if I go to my shaders and water, where's the water? And photos. Let's see how this changed. And we got a pink texture because we got an error. And let's see what the error is. Okay, this is the error. If we see this, yeah, it looks good. Okay, this will work for us. Yeah, it is perfect.
Anam sabihin. Tsaka yung city. Tsaka yung city light daw. Kiwa, Dubai na next to us. Buti kung tugla to. Ano mo si sa ko ba yan? Gano? Tapos ulit.
Still normally got no problem.
Wala.
Tingnan ko rin sa sabay.
Tingnan. Tingnan na ito. Wild dreams na. Wild.
Let's go to our Ghibli water one and create a material out of this. And if we give this here, what the fuck? Why are we not getting any colors into this? Oh, it was. Still, we are not getting the kind of ripple effect that we wanted. So just copy this. And just paste it around here. We got something, but this looks way worse than it was before. What the fuck is this, guys? Why does this look so bad? Is it? Do we remove the noise texture? The noise texture should not be causing this. Fuck is this, bro? We don't want this. I can't even. I think the previous code was getting referenced from the upper part of the code, like from here. So if we just try to, what the fuck? This function is way longer than I expected it to be. Why is it getting closed? It is getting closed here. So if we comment all of this out, see, still we are getting an error. So it's better for us to not change anything to this and get back to the previous one, the one way in which we had. Mm, this did we, and these are the comments that we had to comment out. Still, let's just try to. What the fuck, man? Why the hell am I in getting this kind of effect? Oh, did I download the wrong file or what? Let's delete this. We don't want to duplicate the one. Duplicate water. We don't want this as well. So let's revert back to what we had before. Assets. Something it here. Okay, this is the one unchanged. So let's create a material out of this. This water. And I will be passing this here. Why are we still getting these effects? And for our this, I will be copying this and pasting it down here. What the fuck, man? Why are we still getting this kind of effect? How the fuck are we getting this kind of effect, brother? Because we just used our previous code base and still we are not able to. Yo, Kageyama, welcome back, brother. And we are still not able to get the. I think this is the point until where we can revert back. This water. Still has this kind of effects. I don't know why we are getting this kind of effects. The fuck is wrong with this? The water was so beautiful before, yaar. What did I do wrong? How the fuck are we getting this water, these effects? I think Claude changed the whole file. Is that possible? If I check, then I might be able to find. Okay, wait. I have an idea. If I check the downloads history, then I might be able to find. Okay, I have this. What do we have? Okay, I found the original file. If I bring that file into this here, I can't paste it directly, so I have to drag it. I can do that. I have to rename this. Okay, if I bring it here now, like delete all of the water materials. Okay, this is the one that we used at the beginning. So okay, yeah. Okay, now we are still back with the squarish ones. So let's. This was way better for us to work with. And then we can just copy the properties and paste the properties here. Okay, we are back with the square ones, and we can fix this one better than the previous one. And the reason I was feeling here was when I changed the value for the first, when I made changes to the shader file inside of Claude, then it also changed my previous file, and I was trying to download the previous file, and I was getting the one that was changed already. So I had to locate the file that I had saved yesterday or day before yesterday, and I had to make changes to that. So if I remember correctly, mm, then I was able to get rid of these squares by increasing the normal strength, but now it is not working. So could it be that my normal could it be that I changed something from my normal? I haven't changed anything here as well. What if I make it as clamp? Okay, change something. What if I make it as mirror? Damn, bro, I'm stuck with something that I should not have been stuck with, and now these are, I don't know where these are going, but they are kind of getting fixed on their own. What? They just left. It just got fixed on its own. What the fuck, guys? Hmm. Yeah. Still, should we also cover this area? No. I think we can use a darker shade of blue here, and for the solo, we can use a bit lighter shade. Okay, it looks perfect now. Right, guys? It looks perfect now. Okay, it is fixed. If they're gonna come back, I don't know if they. You, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't even know how they came back. And when I tried to fix them, I messed up more, and now they are gone. Let's see if they come back, then we'll see what to do with them. And let me show you something that I was working on yesterday. I did kind of complete making this vegetables in this land. So what do you think? What do you think of this? So now we still have to add a lot of elements into this empty space. So this looks kind of filled, and for that we have this plant, and we also had flowers that we generated yesterday. So once we set up this, then we will do it exactly. Wait, I even thought about that before. So let me just uh, generate one scarecrow as well. Mm, before that, I wanted to create this. Wait, I'll show you. It is something that will look really good, and this is not for the land, but it's for the water. This lotus plant. I think this will look good on top of water, don't you think? And after that, we will add a scarecrow. Okay, let me create. And we also have a watering pot, and scarecrow is gonna get generated now. And I also thought of creating a hay bale, or that the dried grass. What do you call that in Hindi? I don't really know, but I'll show you after I generate that. And we have one kind of, I guess we only have a single type of flower. We might need two or three different kinds of flowers, and then this part is gonna get completed, I guess. Mm. Okay, lotus. It looks good, right? We just need to fix this part. Uh, this, and then rest of it looks kind of clean. We don't need this as well, so we can use this separately. Let's save this. Till then, let's open up Blender. Why is my PC lagging so much? Yeah, this looks good, right? Let's wait until it is getting generated. Hmm, what the fuck? Hmm, this is not the one. Where is our? Hmm. Okay, okay, I found it. If we see this is already perfect, so we don't need to make any changes to this. Let's just rename this to hub. We don't need to save this. Just export this. And remove this. And it's time for our lotus. Where's our lotus? And for our lotus, I think we need to make a little bit of changes to this. Firstly, we don't need this smaller flower, so let's go back to edit mode by loose parts and go back to object mode again, so we will be able to delete this. We don't need this, right? So let's delete this. And this part needs a bit of coloring. Go back to texture paint, and if we just pick this color and start painting this, it looks a bit dull. Let's increase and just decrease the strength. mm, I think it looks good now. Screen part, What the fuck is this black part? It's not getting retextured. Yeah, it's good. Save this. Should we also? So all of these were joined, so we didn't separate this. It's good for us. But still, if these were not joined, then we could be able to move this and this independently along with water. But if we try to unjoin this, then a lot of mess will be deformed, which is what we don't want. Okay, we got Lotus, and let's see how our Scarecrow is doing. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful. Whoa, this is beautiful. What do you think, Kageyama, about this? It looks beautiful, right? And I don't think it needs any changes, so we should be able to export it directly into Unity. Mm, yeah, so we got our Lotus ready as well. Now let's go back to our downloads. Okay, so we don't need Blender anymore. Let's get back to our prefabs folder. Inside of our environment, let's create a folder for Scarecrow, and inside of vegetables, it was green. Okay, and we got one more, right? And Lotus. Mm. Where did I export that Scarecrow? Fuck me. It is already here. Then why can't I find? it was named as Tripo. That's the reason I couldn't find it. Mm, but these are the materials for it. Just bring it here. And this should be the scarecrow. If I bring the scarecrow, tiny little scarecrow, let's scale it to 3. Yeah, 3 looks kind of right. Mm, what do you think about this? Is it the right size for a scarecrow? Or should it be smaller or bigger? Mm, let's go back to our vegetables. Instead of a green, let's bring our green as well. And the green plant is also smaller. Let's double its size. I think now it looks more bigger. Maybe a 1.5. Yeah, it is perfect now. And for our lotus, mm, we have to animate this lotus as well. With the water, we should also be moving it on the right or left based on the sine wave pattern or something like that. That will fix later. And for the size, I think it's still smaller. Let's make it 1.3. Yeah, it looks better now. Let's also add one more of this. Rotate it, something like this. And the fuck. Yo, Eternal, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to the stream. ये ये गेम है, मैं बताता हूँ तुम्हें, दिखाता हूँ, wait. Give me 2 minutes. Mm, no, Ludo is better. Lol, Ludo was better than this. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, brother? How is Ludo better than this? Okay, brother. Okay, Kageyama. Till then, I will make something cool. I'll try to make something cool. Let me read the chat. Hmm. इससे अच्छा तो लूडो था. Fuck you, brother. Kageyama है ये. No, Ludo is better than this. Play Ludo, guys. Make the future work and I'll come out to learn. I have already made future playing Ludo and now I'm sitting beside a road with a box. Okay, guys. So let me show you guys what this really is. Before that, I have to change all of these, the material for all of this into toon shaded materials. So give me 1 second. Let me just copy the carrot one and rename this with lotus and do this. I don't need this. Do this and do this and assign it to this guy and assign it to this guy as well. Now, tada! We have toon shaded lotus ready in our scene. Yeah, yep, it looks good. And what the fuck? How did I? Isn't this the carrot one? How did the carrot get the lotus material? Fuck, I think I kind of instead of copying, I did cut. Eric, where's he played Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight. दिखते हैं, brother. And we got our lotus material in our carrots, and it looks like candy put together. No, but we can do that. So let's go back to our lotus. Copy this again. Carrots, paste it here. Rename this as carrot and rechange the material properties and apply this to this to this to this. I think these were the only carrots in our scene, and save this. And now we want the same effect in our scarecrow and this hub. And we should also do this withering waves we have. Okay, brother, we will see about that later. And let's go to our green, and let's paste one more lotus material. Rename this to green and use this and apply this here. And tada, we got pretty good vegetables, green herbs. For this, I want to decrease the outline just a little bit, and this looks better with shadows. What do you guys think? If I rotate this, then the shadows would also, yeah. So let me just increase. What? Wow, the clip looks so much better. Don't you guys think? It gives it is giving more Ghibli vibes. Okay, maybe like this. Should I use clip for every single one of our materials? See, it looks better, right, guys? The clipped one. Maybe I should do that. Whoa, it looks way better now. हम्म, वैसे आप टॉकिंग टर्म खेल सकते हो. टॉकिंग टर्म कौन खेलता है भाई इस जमाने में. And for our scarecrow, we just need to repeat the same processes. And ta-da! This guy also. Oh, wait, it looks so good with the clip effect. It needs a bit bigger outline because it is bigger than the rest of our. Okay. Perfectos. I think it is perfectos. इंसान ही खेलता होगा. कितने लोग उसको डाउनलोड करके रखे हैं वो आप एक बार देख लोगे तो अंदर तक खेल जाओ. कौन सा टॉकिंग टॉम तो हम लोग खेलते थे जब क्लास 5 6 में थे भाई. अब अभी टॉकिंग टॉम का जमाना कहाँ है. We have one more set of flowers, so let's bring that as well. A daisy flower. And I think that is everything we have currently. It looks good. Flower is looking good. Oh, flower is looking good, right, guys? Once we add our effect, then it is gonna look way better than this. but it should be smaller. We need 3 to 4 different kinds of flower like this, and after that I think this part of the map is gonna be completed. We don't need anything else for this. After we get 3 to 4, not even 3 to 4, like 2 different types of flowers, and we also have rocks, and we also have these plants as well, and on top of that we have the scarecrow. We are also gonna have a watering can, and still we it's not that tough to create these assets, so I can create a lot of these in my free time, so it's not difficult for me. इंसान ही खेलता होगा एक करना है
कैरी एटर्नल बढ़िया दिख रहा है। स्केयर करो क्या है मार्शल वाले की?
ये करेंगे उसको मॉर्फोबल बनाएंगे, लेकिन ये पता चल जाएगा क्योंकि एक ही होगा यहाँ पे, फिर भी
हाँ।
रख देते हैं किसी को करना हो। flower. Let's drag this here. Dude, it looks so good.
आउटलाइंस के साथ कितना अच्छा लग रहा है।
वही ये आउटलाइन इफेक्ट ही कैरी कर रहा है पूरा। Okay, so it's time for us to check how this is looking from our player's point of view. So let's go and check this out. I think इसका
ये क्या है तेरे में इंग्लिश में लिख क्या है?
वही भाई, मैं पागल हो गया हूँ, इसलिए कल से मैं बोल नहीं रहा था कि ट्रांसलेट हो गया रहा है, इसलिए दूसरा बोल के बैठना पड़ रहा है।
अभी मैं देखा कि भाई चैट में तो अलग दिखा रहा है, उसमें अलग है।
बस आ गया सीन।
कितना बढ़िया क्वालिटी है यार।
ये तो फिर से आ गया है पानी में।
वाइट वाइट
हाँ, इसको फिक्स करेंगे।
क्या है ये?
पता ही नहीं है यार क्या है। ये लोटस को भी मूव करेंगे थोड़ा थोड़ा सा, लोटस को भी मॉर्फेबल बना देंगे।
ओए कितना अच्छा पानी वो आ रहा है, अभी लग रहा है शोर पे पानी गिर रहा है, अभी
हाँ,
कुछ हुआ।
ये सब वो किया है ना, इफेक्ट है इसका। देखिए यहाँ पर ये वाला गया, एंड our vegetable part.
भाई ये तो कितना बढ़िया दिख रहा है अभी गेम।
It's looking so beautiful guys. भाई देखना फ्लावर वगैरह ये सब भर देंगे, परफेक्ट हो जाएगा। अभी सब में ये वाला इफेक्ट डालूंगा, ये जो नहीं आ रहा है इधर शैडो
हाँ
वगैरह,
हाँ
ये भाई और गिबली वाला वाइब दे रहा है।
दिख रहा है वैसे ही
ये
साफ साफ।
पंकिन में डाला है, ये सब टमाटोस वगैरह में ऑन कर दूंगा तो हो जाएगा सीधा। And this is gonna be our with farming part.
इसका बिल्ड वर्जन एक बार ये ना चेक करते हैं। लो पॉली काउंट ही होगा ना जो भी मॉडल बनाया है तो।
लो पॉली है 2500, 3000 से ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं है। इसका फोन के लिए बोल रहा है क्या? उसके लिए अभी शाम को करते हैं, अभी फिर वही चेंज करना पड़ेगा, बिल्ड चेंज करके फिर से बनाना पड़ता है ना।
ये तो टाइम लूप भी डाला है इसमें।
फोन के लिए भाई ये सबको वो करना पड़ेगा अभी,
क्या
जो भी टेक्सचर्स वगैरह है वो सबको कंप्रेस करके फिर वो होगा।
ए टू जेड सारा एक बार में होता है या मैनुअली?
जैसे टेक्सचर्स वगैरह
हाँ
ऐसे टाइप में देखिए, ये सब टेक्सचर है ना,
हाँ हाँ
ये लोग को यहाँ पे जाके ऐसे करके हटाना पड़ेगा।
ओ
और ये सब ये सब वगैरह वगैरह है, ये यहाँ पे भी मेस कंप्रेशन होता है, इसको भी अलग से करना पड़ता है। सबको यहाँ ऐसे हो जाएगा। देख अभी तो इसका क्या करेंगे, पीसी के लिए रेडी बन जाएगा। ये टेस्ट तो पीसी में ही करेंगे, फोन में पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, क्योंकि आधे बंदे के पास आईफोन है, आईफोन के लिए कैसे देगा। जैसे पीसी में सब बग्स वग्स फिक्स हो जाए ना, तो सब कंप्रेस करके और फोन के लिए फटाफट। और मैंने एक नया वो भी सीख लिया है अभी, एक एलओडी करके फीचर आता है,
हाँ
लेवल ऑफ डिटेल बोलते हैं उसको।
हाँ हाँ।
उसमें क्या होता है कि तेरे को ग्रास में दिखा देता हूँ, ठीक है। हम्म, जैसे हम लोग का एक ग्रास है, ये एलओडी ऐसा है कि मैं कैमरा ना यहाँ तक जाते वक्त ये फर्स्ट मटेरियल रेंडर होगा।
ओके
और
ओके।
कैमरा ये रेंज में चला, इसको मैं एडजस्ट कर सकता हूँ ऐसे ऐसे
हाँ हाँ
करके,
हाँ।
तो यहाँ से फिर ये दूसरा होगा।
ओके।
तो इससे क्या होता है कि पास में
दूर
जाते
के
वक्त हाई
अच्छे
पोली,
क्वालिटी।
और ये इसी का सबका भाई
भाई
लो
इसका
पोली,
तो एक छोटा शॉट बना सकते हैं।
लो पोली बना के फिर उसको फटाफट रिप्लेस करके वो सब होता है। घास वास भी यही होता
तो
है।
अभी तूने इसका लो क्वालिटी डाल दिया है क्या?
हाँ, इसका लो पोली में बस ये है कि एनिमेशन नहीं है, बस इतना ही है।
ये तो पबजी वाला रेफरेंस देके एक
हम्म,
वीडियो बना सकते हैं। सही सही, इसका एक शॉट बनाते हैं।
ठीक ठीक। इसका बस ये है, इसमें ये है और इसमें ये मूवमेंट नहीं होता है बस।
अच्छा।
इसका तो भाई तू भी बना, ये तो तू ही बना सकता है आराम से। दो कुछ
दो
मॉडल बना ले,
मॉडल्स हैं हाँ।
तो इसको यहाँ पे जाके बस ये एलओडी ग्रुप करके यहाँ से ऐड
हम्म।
करना है।
जैसे हम लोग हाइट पे रहते थे तो वो रेंडर
हम्म,
नहीं होता, घास रेंडर नहीं होता था,
वो
जमीन
सब
वाला
यही
आदमी
है,
दिख जाता था।
सब यही है। और इतने के बाद फिर नहीं दिखेगा।
ओके ओके।
ये सब के लिए भी अगर बाद में परफॉर्मेंस इश्यू आता है तो सबके लिए वो कर सकते हैं। वही है अभी तक के लिए तो।
कितना अच्छा है सी एलिटर, अपने आप इसने बाय बोला तो। इन गेम आप 3 फीट के बूढ़े इंसानों है, आपका बुलेट है, चलाते कैसे हो आप? तो उसके हिसाब से ही होगा ना।
हाँ, बुलेट भी उसी के हिसाब से है ना ब्रदर। अभी ये सब के लिए वो डालता हूँ, मॉर्फिंग वाला फीचर डालता हूँ।
सही सही, रुक रुक लिख लेता हूँ।
So let's go guys, now it's time for us to make all of these vegetables morphable. Maybe I should have just maybe I should remove all of these. And let's start with our pumpkin.
एलओडी का फुल फॉर्म क्या होता है?
लेवल ऑफ डिटेल, ये सब तो उससे चैट जीपीटी से पता लगेगा।
अभी याद रखने के लिए। और ऐसा कुछ डाला है क्या इसमें? और ऐसा कुछ और किया है क्या?
इसमें नहीं, अभी तक तो नहीं। वो घास का था लेकिन अब घास तो नहीं रखने वाले हैं, वो भाई बहुत ही वो कर रहा है।
हाँ हाँ।
और इसको भाई अच्छा भी नहीं लग रहा है घास यहाँ पर।
घास तो ठीक नहीं रहेगा। तो नहीं मतलब ऐसा ही कुछ और कॉन्सेप्ट इसमें डाला है क्या, जैसे कंप्रेशन हो गया या कुछ?
नहीं नहीं, वो सब नहीं है।
ठीक है, लेवल ऑफ डिटेल वाला सब बढ़िया है भाई।
भाई इसका ना तो पूरा पबजी का गेम प्ले वाला वो दिखा के फिर
हाँ फिर
करके।
ये वाला जो वीडियो अभी तो दिखाया वो भी।
नहीं तो तू एक काम कर ले,
हम्म,
ये ग्रास में तुझे भेज देता हूँ,
हाँ हाँ।
एक नया प्रोजेक्ट बना के उसमें भाई पूरा घास ही घास बिछा के फिर तू खुद
परफेक्ट
से
रहेगा,
वो
भेज भेज
करके
भेज।
जितना होता है वो सब कर दे।
अभी नहीं, बाद में भेजना। ये कंप्लीट करो stream।
Yo Kageyama, welcome back to the stream. And now it's time with you didn't see this, right? See how the flower is looking now, how the plant is looking, the scarecrow and the lotus. And this bug came back again, so we have to deal with this. So for now, No, I just deleted all of these. I can just duplicate this and place these vegetables again. Currently, change on I have to make changes on each and every vegetables. So I just thought, why not make change on one, then duplicate the changed one, so we don't have to work on every single one of these. Let's add a collider. Box collider will be good. And basically the collider is something that tells that how do I describe? I don't know how to describe. So this is the element that will tell us that if something came in contact with this object. So if it has a collider, then if we want to interact with this, or maybe try, if player cannot go inside of this, if you want to create that kind of effect, currently the player can go through this. So if to avoid this, we have to create colliders. So if this is the collider, maybe make it a bit smaller. And for our offset, I guess, mm, let me check one thing. We have this aligned with the center. Okay, so we have to align this with the center. Mm, and then we have to, do we need to change this? I guess we don't. So our pumpkin is ready to be morphable. So what I'm talking about is, I'll show you the live demo of it. Mm, so okay guys, it's time for us to see from the hider's POV how it is gonna be like. And we missed one thing, we did not add the outline script, so we are not able to get the outline effect into this, and that we will fix it. Now we are, ta-da, we are able to morph into the pumpkin. But there's one thing, the pumpkin is way deeper into the ground and we are not. I think we need to fix that. Can we really fix that, or we have to bring the pumpkin up? I think we have to bring the pumpkin up, because since we have colliders, we want to be able to get down, or but we have mess. It's all about how the mess renders, right? Mm, for now, let's leave it the way it is. Dude, it is looking good. Let's get back to Unity. We also need the outline script, and the outline color should be green. If I see this, then I can just copy this and go back to our pumpkin and paste. What the fuck? Did I miss something? We need to copy its values. Copy component. Oh, we can just paste component values here. Yeah. So now we will also get the green outline, and the thing that I was talking about was can I really get the mess below the ground if I change this? If I for 0.5, if I try this as 1, let's see what happens. And I got a call, guys. Give me 1 sec. Hello, Azul. ये फोन दी नहीं? हाँ, bye. Let's see if now it is fixed. It should be fixed by now. I also want to check one thing if I am able to. Okay, and the morphing, we are getting the outlines, but it looks like it is not proper, but it works. We just need a visual indicator, that's it. And now the vegetables. I guess we have to. We just have to. What do you call this? See, we also have to maintain the rotation properly. And all of these will have to come above the ground because since we have colliders, so we are not able to place it under the ground. And we can just run as a pumpkin. You, it is gonna be fun, guys. We have to add colliders into this as well. We can morph back. We'll make the same thing for this cabbage, these carrots, these tomatoes, these stones, and these flowers as well. Yeah, and I think this is gonna be it for now. Before closing, before ending the stream, I guess I should just fix this. It is correct. I thought I changed it, but did I change it for the environment? Hmm. Okay. Before ending the stream, let's make all of these morphable as well. I think the outline width needs to be 10 for this, because, or should I make it smaller? Maybe 9. Let's add outline, paste component values, make it as 9, and we also need this. Copy this here, paste this here, and for the scale we have not changed the scale, so we don't need to do anything with it. And that's the reason I was scaling them from the material, it's from the prefab or the mesh itself, and I was kind of avoiding this because we have to change here again. So, and for this we also need a box collider, and the collider size is also perfect. Let's bring it here. Let's bring the carrots here as well. mm, the box collider, we need the script. Copy this and paste it here, and also we need outline. For the tomatoes, let's get the outline, paste the component values, get a box collider, bring it up like this, and add our script. Copy this, paste it here, and ta-da, it's done. Let's also add the same thing for flowers. Okay, the size of collider is perfect. Maybe I should just make the prefab of every single one of these, and then kind of drag everything into. We got the collider, we need the outline script, paste the component values, We need this script, copy this, paste it here, save this, and let's make this as well for this. For now, let's bring it inside our field. Didn't add box collider on tomatoes. We have box collider. We did add box collider Kageyama. And this plant is looking beautiful than other plants. uh, I don't know why, but it is looking way beautiful. For the cabbages, let's turn on the clipped so we get this cool kind of effect. Maybe decrease the max light. Yep. For the plant, it's time for plant. Add box collider. Let's see if the collider is good. Okay, the size of collider is good. uh, Add the outline script, paste the values, add this script, and copy this, paste it here, save this. And for the last part of our scarecrow, I don't think we should make this as morphable because it has this and it needs to be deep inside the ground, and we are not able to figure out how to make our player go inside the ground since he has colliders. I will figure it out later, but for now let's check for 5 of these plants. Before that, let me also turn on the clipped for this so we get this cool effect. Maybe decrease the light. Okay, now it's time to test the morphability, or what do you call the morphability of every single one of these. Let's also add for this. Okay, since we have scaling here, then we have to also scale this. And for our offset, copy this and paste it here. And after that we need outline script. That was it, right? Let's also turn on the clipped for this because we want the cool kind of effect. And we also need box colliders for this. Yeah, so it's time to test everything now. I think we can test this out in the evening for only this vegetable part. Let's see. Okay, if everything goes well, then we will try to test this for both players. The sensitivity is way higher. We have to fix that. Okay, okay, okay. The outline is not perfectly implemented. I think we have to add a black outline maybe, because for these objects it is good, but for these bottles and everything green was good, but for these, and I think I didn't add anything in this carrot. If I become carrot, we are able to see carrots. This plant is beautiful, guys. More than anything, this is the plant that I am liking the most. We are also able to, and but yeah, I think rotation. Did we rotate this flower? Why are we not able to, like, something is wrong with our flower? Let me check. Why is our flower not working properly? Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, we have rotation. So, but we have not implemented rotation into here. So if we go inside of our prefabs environment, where's our flower? Set of vegetables. If we see this, if we try to do this, then we get it. I guess we have to import this into Blender and then re-import into Unity. That way we get the fixed axis for everything, and then we will be able to directly make this without any changes. But for this plant as well, we didn't, I don't think we did any kind of changes to this plant, but it is working correctly. Then why is this flower not working correctly? Oh, now it is rotation is zero. Wait, I'm working on lotus. No, I not on lotus, guys. We want on this flower, which is okay. This is the flower, and if I do this and make this at zero, yeah, we have to fix this. If I check on this green, then we have it on. So we did import it inside a blender first. So we do not have to deal with any kind of rotation. So for this flower, we have to re-import it inside a blender. Then again, re-import inside a Unity. In that way, we will be able to fix this rotation issue. And then if we think about that, then for carrots, I don't think we did directly import anything else beside from this lotus. So no, we did make some changes in lotus as well, right? So we don't need to do for lotus, we only need to make it for those flowers. And yeah, that's it for today's stream, guys. Maybe in our next stream, if we complete this part, then maybe can test we can test these part of the gameplay of this part. Like we can just spawn the hunter here, and we just hide here and just play for fun. Let's see how it goes. We still have left with adding colliders to this and making these props able to jump on top of these colliders, so the hiding mix gets less obvious. For here, we don't need any kind of jump mechanics, because the land itself is uh, the, the place to hide. Because and how we are going to implement this is, we are not going to place these vegetables here on our own. We are going to let our code decide it at runtime. So these vegetables are going to be planted. We are just going to give the spawn points and they are going to be planted on its own. In that way we will get variations to the vegetables placement, and we will leave 3 or 4 spaces vacant, so the player can fill up those spaces. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah, guys, so that was it for today. Maybe we will stream after an hour, maybe, and that will not be our typical game dev stream, but it will be our Mobile Legends stream, I guess. We are 1 star away from reaching glory, so we will definitely reach glory today. So guys, see you guys in our next stream. Bye bye.